has a lot of opinions upon it, but unfortunately, like for your car, you insure your car. Of course, you don't want to have an accident, but you still go ahead to insure your car. You have health insurance because you know, and death is something that we know, it's something that's going to happen. It's a matter of when. So that's why a will is basically you having control of how your assets that you have worked hard on can be distributed upon your death. Yes. And
largely we do have quite a number of men having the wills. And the whole conversation, the elephant in the room today would be, why is it that we're having less ladies and a few number of ladies writing these wills? I mean, you as an example, is it something that you've really thought about and say, let me write a will, by the way, and draft as from your profession? Do you get a number of ladies coming to you and saying, I'd love to write a will?
No, unfortunately, a will, I think from tradition, because a will is how you will distribute your assets, and from back then, many people, like men are the ones considered to be the ones who are supposed to write the will. But women right now, they are acquiring assets. Women have assets. Women, you might be a single parent and you'd want, in an unfortunate situation where you pass on before your kids are adults, you'd want to have a guardian, to appoint a guardian who will take care of your children. So at least you'll have that control to appoint a person who you trust, because if you don't, it's court that will appoint for you. So that's why, but most women, they're coming, a lot of women, because I've written wills for compared to men, the percentage is higher lesser for women. And not a lot of women write wills. So, and I think it's just because of, I don't think people, most people consider that it's supposed to be, especially if you're married, for instance, it's your husband is the one who's supposed to write the will. But remember, if you have acquired property, a will is how your property is supposed to be distributed. Your husband cannot write if you have, say, land that is written under your name, your husband cannot write in his will that this land should be distributed this way. It has to be you, yourself, that when you have acquired property. So women nowadays, women now are starting, I can say most women are starting now to get into writing wills. But it's still something that not a lot of women have. I don't think it's something that a lot of women have considered. But it's important, especially if you're a single, for instance, if you're a single parent, because they're saying it's a man, but for you don't have that man, now let's say, for instance, the man is not in the picture to help you to write that will. So you're the one supposed to take that responsibility. Because
right now we're having quite a number of homes that are headed by single moms.
Yes. And that's why even now it's at this time that I think it's just the way we have even started by this conversation, saying that a lot of people don't, even generally, even without putting the gender, don't consider wills as an important factor. Yeah, most people don't consider. But now, right now, it's something that someone should think about, because, things happen. Death is something that we are certain it will happen. It's just a matter of when. So that's why it's something that people should actually, especially if you're a single parent, because you would want your child to live. If you have properties or even you'd want your children to be taken care of by people you care about. And a will is the only way you can control that. If you don't have a will, it will be hard, because now court will have to come in. Yes.
Right. And back at home, wherever you're watching us from, you can always be part of this conversation. Call us live, and Wakili will be answering all those questions that you have concerning drafting a will. 0795045864 is the number. 22047 is the SMS.